Hi guys, here Romy from Musa from my favorite part of the house, the stove, my area. I was thinking about this for a while and I asked somebody today. I've been asking people actually, but I asked this particular person today and I said, if somebody had lied to you and changed the story around the way the government and agencies have this year only, would you be called a fool to still believe them and to still defend them and to still justify them? Would you be called a masochist to protect your abuser, right? And say, well, he's doing this, he's putting in these orders or these mandates or these instructions or these restrictions for my own safety. He's doing it for my own safety. This whole thing sounds like victim abuser, Stockholm syndrome. It's just so clear to me right now when I see people saying, oh, it's okay. I am willing to continue this, to continue the 2 weeks that became 1 month, that became 2 months, that became 3 months, with the basis of many moving parts, with the basis of flawed statistics and predictions. And so to continue for fear of not changing your mind, for fear of I don't even know what at this point, because I don't live in that consciousness, so it's hard for me to understand truly what is the motivation to continue to give away your own freedom to live, to breathe, to do, to open your store, to reunite with whomever you want to take your children to school. I mean, I really don't understand how so many have joined in this mentality and continue to promote it and justify it, because it's a choice of bondage, is a choice of suffering, is a choice of basically giving up on your dreams, because your dreams require sovereignty. Your dreams require creativity. They require freedom. They require you to be able to express yourself. Your potential requires you to be able to operate with less restrictions, I guess. And so in the mentality, going back to the archetype of the person who's been abused and gaslighted. Oh, no, this is not what's going on. Gaslighting. A lot of people don't like that term. That term is so right on in terms of how media operates and the government. Oh no, what you're seeing, what you're perceiving, that's not right. Let me tell you let me digest for you what it is that's happening. So much information that's in front of our eyes, so many testimonies from so many honorable people, from so many honest people, from so many medical workers. I am a dietitian. I deal face to face with people who are in the clinical field, and I have so many personal testimonies regarding this. But because I'm not a doctor, because I'm not an RN, it's not maybe that pertinent, but so many testimonies coming through my own clients of their own experiences with the system and with this current situation. So I just invite you to, whatever it is that your perspective is on what's going on, to question, I guess. Question those figures of authority, deeply question and follow. Listen, the thing that you need to follow here is the money. There's a money trail, right? And so some people follow when you do forensics, some people follow, legal stuff or medical stuff, or you can find there's or maybe media things or whatever. But there's many trails and there's many rabbit holes that kind of all lead to the same thing, which is money and power and manipulation of of currencies or whatever it is. But the illusion here is that all of this that's happening, it's to benefit you, to protect you. Protect you from what exactly? From dying? Protect you from infecting others so that others don't die. That's really what most people believe they're doing. That is the basis of pausing the whole global economy and putting so many people indoors and closing small businesses. So the magnitude of this is so serious. Protecting you from getting sick from something that has a very high recovery rate, very high, 99.95%. This is so there's an awakening that needs to happen here. And I kind of actually like that the absurdity of it has reached new levels. That it's almost hard to deny at this point. Yes, people can get sick. Yes, this could be very, very contagious. Yes, people could die. Yes, there's been cases where young people have died. None of that has been denied here. There's a lot of details here intertwined. There's a lot of details and a lot of argumentation that can be done about every single topic, but I'm just trying to do like a little bit of a zoom out macro view of what's going on. And what I want to remind people is that what's going on, it's really not to benefit you. And that is the illusion. That's why this is concerning to this channel. It's not really to benefit you. If it's something to benefit you, it kind of feels better for longer. It would be in alignment with your soul. And none of this is in alignment with anyone's soul because it's forced. So what I want you to reflect on is everything that's going on right now is being presented to you as if this is for your benefit, for your safety, right? And I beg to differ. I just don't think it's for that at all. It would be much more tangible if it was because of that. And then again, going back to the same point at the beginning of the beginning of this thought is, why would I believe somebody that has repeatedly lied? Why would I believe somebody that has repeatedly been corrupt and been sued and has hidden information from me, has concealed information from me, has changed facts around? I'm talking right now about mainly the health agencies that have been just like shameless in terms of how they've manipulated data, how they've changed the CIS codes around and all of that. If you've been into investigating that for a few months, you will know this. This is no news what I'm saying, but just trying to talk to others who are growing impatient with people in power making a decision in their benefit, because I don't think they're working towards that. I'm not saying everybody that's in politics or it's in these agencies or in big health centers is complicit on this. I think there's been a lot of whistleblowers every day. I see one at least talking about the different holes in the argument of detaining the whole world economy because of this. Just think about that. Think about that and put all of that into question. Ask questions, and just wanted to share that with you guys. So going back to the first question of this video, why would I obey somebody that I don't respect? Why would I believe somebody that I have no respect for because I know that to be bought or corrupt or whatever, including these health officials that are just like, the moment you look a little bit into them, only their vanilla facts that are just plain published are like, who is this person? A mafia king? What's in it for him? Oh, this is in it for him. Money, more power, more money, more power. And it's like ridiculous. And it's like, oh, they wouldn't do that, or they wouldn't say that, they wouldn't be so evil. Don't ever underestimate, never. This is the lesson for me this year. This lesson for me this year. Evil has no limits. Evil will blind a child. Evil will amputate. Evil will destroy and it's not really it's not like one person is evil. Evil is a thought form. It's an energy. It's a magnetic energy that it's part of the physical world. So it infiltrates different aspects of our life, and we live with darkness. We live with evil, and it has no limits. All of the most dystopian scenarios can be concocted. And so it's not like, as an empath, I really didn't believe. I thought evil had a ceiling. I thought that that everybody had a heart in their heart, had a child inside, could be appealed to emanate love and compassion. That's not the case. No. That's not the case. That's what I've learned this year. It'll take you down. It'll take your family, it'll take an economy down, whatever, but it's not really one person and one Dr. Evil. That's not really the way it is. I think evil is darkness is an energy form. It's necessary. It's part of creation. Something we need to accept because it has a reason. We might not understand what it is, but it exists and it has no limit. So please don't ask. Don't be so naive to think like, no, that's impossible. No one would ever do that. That's really one of the lessons that I've attained this year. Evil is not necessarily a human trait of somebody that is evil. It's just an energy form and a magnetism that infiltrates low vibrations, and it's just, in that sense, it's not an energy of compassion and of understanding and of saving and of protecting. None of that. I hope this makes sense, and I see you online. Bye.